All right, this is Real Life Live, and we're back. And as you can see, we're back to Major League Baseball because we got one more team to cover as we, go over the National League Central Division. So we've talked about the four teams, but the last one that we have not talked about, that would be the Milwaukee Brewers. So we're going to talk about them tonight. Ready? Okay, let's go. All right, now when we look at them, last year they were pretty good. 92 and 70 last year. Went to the playoffs and good pitching, uh, good bullpen. The hitting wasn't good though. They didn't hit that good. So, but they did make the playoffs. They won 92 games. Now this year is going to be different. Uh, we'll see. But first thing, they have a new manager and first year on the job. Never managed before in majors. So we'll see how's that gonna play in Milwaukee. So in the Brewers, they re-signed Brandon Woodruff. Woodruff, sorry. So we'll see. But a lot of things to be looked at as far as what they're gonna do. Are they gonna win the division? I don't know about that. Uh, let's talk about the thing. I mean the team, and we'll start with the starting pitching. Okay, here we go. Uh, all right. Now they did re-sign Brandon Woodruff, and that's a great sign for them. And here's the thing, though. He got hurt last year, so he had surgery, shoulder surgery. So he won't be back until 2025. He might, you know, he won't pitch. That's what they're saying. He won't pitch this year. So you have basically, and with Corbin Burns, you lost them. Milwaukee, they lost Burns, and so here's the thing: you lost your top two starters. You got the other one. You got Woodruff, Woodruff, all that stuff back, but you lost Burns. So your number one and number twos are gone. So that leaves you with let's see, that would be Freddie Peralta. He was pretty good last year. 30 games, 12 and 10, 3.8 earned run average. But the innings pitch, and then with the strikeouts, 165 innings, 210 strikeouts. That's about plus 45 or something like that in the innings pitch hit. So that's damn good. He graded out with a B. And then the other starter on of note, they got two. The other ones, will. But Wade Miley, the next one, number two. Let's see, he had 23 games, 9 and 4 with the record, 3.14 with the ERA, and but he's a finesse pitcher, so he didn't strike out a lot of people, but he's a 5 inning pitcher, but that's really all he needs on this team, so he's perfect for the Brewers. But he grades, we grade him at a C plus, So and they also got in the Corbin Burns trade, they got a guy by the name of D.L. Hall. I think he's a lefty. So and they're tabbing him to start a game. So, but he hasn't started before, so we don't know about that. So, and no other starters of note. Okay, so as far as the starting grade, we'll give it a C. We'll give it a C. So they have to prove a lot of things, you know. So, but now we're gonna go to the best part of the team. That would be the bullpen. The Milwaukee bullpen was one of the top, if not, really good, really good. They have a formula, okay, and we'll explain that. Okay, so it starts the bullpen. It starts with a top closer. Okay, you got to have that. You know, they do have that. Name Devin Williams. Okay, grade A closer. Born in St. Louis, by the way. So he's the closer. Excellent, excellent. You know, 61 games, 101.53 earned run average. That's excellent. Uh, One loss, but he's a reliever, so that's. But saves 36. That's great. Okay, and when you look at the innings pitch, 58 strikeouts, 87. That's what plus 20. I mean, yeah, minus 29. Yeah, minus 29. That's the great number. Minus on the innings pitch and hit ratio. Okay, so he's great. You saw. I read the numbers, and he has help. Okay, and we're gonna go with these three. It's three guys. They're excellent. Okay, this is why they have a great bullpen. They have middlemen. So uh, Joel Payne, that's number one. 70 innings, 2.55 ERA, and we're talking about holds. In other words, do you hold the lead? Like I said before, if it's 3-2, do you hold it there? So they have three guys that held games like that. Excellent guys to get it to the closer. So Payams, okay, we just talked about him with the 27 holds, and minus 13 with the innings pitch hit deal there, and then we got Caballero. I think it's Eddie, but his first name. 61 innings, 3.38 earned run average, 21 holds, and minus 12 with the innings pitch and hit ratio, we say. Okay, and so that's the second guy, whole guy. They got three guys that are excellent, and then the third one is his last name Milner. I think R.L.L. I don't know the first name, but his last name Milner. Okay, he was in 64. He had 64 innings pitched. 1.82 earned run average. That's the best out of the three. And with the holds, he had 17. So he was great, and with the innings pitch and hit ratio, it's minus 15. So that's excellent. Okay, so with the holds, you're looking at 65 holds. That would be number one, I would say, in the majors. Okay, so great middleman, great closer, grade A. The bullpen. The starters only need to go 5 innings. So they do still have a formula. That's what I'm saying. The Brewers are not as bad as we might think they are because of that great bullpen, and they all those guys are coming back. All right, uh, so we go to the infield. All right, we just graded the bullpen, grade A. Go to the infield. Uh, Boy, nothing. They got one good player. That would be Willie Adames. Uh, and he won that great, 553 at bats. Uh, 217 with the average. Boy, that's bad. But he had 24 home runs, 80 RBIs, and the OPS average 7.17 average. Okay, so that's their best player on the infield though, because they lost what's his name, Tellez, he's gone, and but they did sign Reese Hopkins, okay, from Philadelphia. He was a free agent. He was hurt last year, so they don't know what they're gonna get. But he's there. He was a good player when he was playing with Philadelphia. But they're to summing it up with the infield, not much. They're young and improving after those two players. So we have to give them a grade D because all the other players are like young and haven't done anything. So we have to call it what it is. All right, let's go to the catcher spot though. Uh, Pretty good, with the catcher. That would be William, not Wilson. William Contreras. That's Wilson's brother. Uh, Good year last year. That would be 289 with the average. That's good. 78 RBIs by a catcher. That's a very good OPS 824. All those numbers are good. He had 17 home runs. So and good. I mean, decent on defense, but they got another catcher for the defense. Eric Haas used to be with Detroit. Can't hit a lot, but he's good on defense. So as far as the catching spot on the Brewers, we will give it a B. Okay. So let's go to the outfield. Well, here we go again. Very unproven and young. The only proven player really is Christian Yelich. Who had a comeback year by the way. He had some down years there last two. But he came back last year with good season, and they moved him. Christian. They put him in the leadoff spot. He was at the number 3, but he wasn't driving in a lot of runs, so they said move him up, and maybe the pressure will be off. He did play, and he had a good season with the leadoff. So, but that's all. That's all they got. So there. He had. Let's look at the numbers. 278, 19 home runs, 76 RBIs, and 28 steals. OPS 817. They're counting on you though in the outfield. So there's nothing else after that. Therefore, we have to give them a grade of D. A D grade. They have to prove a lot. Okay, so let's close with we talk about the Brewers. A lot of question marks. A lot of questions. We around all around. Manager, players are young. Uh, I don't know, front office. You know, I don't know. You know, their front office, but they don't do a lot of things. Milwaukee, just history shows that. But yeah, so what are we looking at? A 500 team? They might be above 500. Because I just told you about that formula. That with the bullpen, the starters only they need to go five. That's all they need to go. So, uh, but that being said, I think you're looking at a 500 team or a little bit over, above 500, with with the ground, they need to hit. They're not going to hit, and they're not going to pitch as well as they used to. So overall, and we would give the Milwaukee Brewers an overall grade of a C. All right, and that wraps it up for the National League Central and all the teams in the National League Central. So we'll be back tomorrow. I mean, when we come back, and we'll talk about the other divisions and the other teams. All right, so this is Real Life Live. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you next time.